This this Nets big three is terrifying. Oh my goodness. The Nets blow out the Celtics in game 4. They take a 3-1 lead and they're just dominating this series. I mean, my God. This Nets big three is terrifying. Jason Tatum had 40 points tonight and they got blown out. They gave up 141 points. What makes this terrifying is what the big three did to contribute for that. I kid you not. Tonight, the big three scored 104 points. 104 points from the Nets big three. 23 points from James Harden. 39 points from Kyrie Irving. 42 points for Kevin Durant. And with James Harden, career high in postseason assists, 17 assists tonight. Are you kidding me? Nobody's beating this team. Oh, nobody's beating this team. Oh my God. It seems the only way you have a chance to win against them is one, your superstar has to go off, and two, one of the big three has to have an off night. That's exactly what we saw in game 3. Jason Tatum goes for 50 points. Kyrie Irving struggles the entire night, can't get a rhythm. If one of the big three does not show up and your superstar balls out, you have a chance to potentially beat this team. But you're not going to get these guys to be playing bad for 4 games. It's not going to happen. So I honestly don't know who's going to beat this team. The second round is going to be very interesting because I can't wait to see what the Bucks do against the Nets. By the way, Miami got swept. Don't want to talk about it. There was nothing to talk about there. We got swept. We had a lead going into the halftime, and we blew it. We just got dominated. Milwaukee's the better team. They came back with, Drew Holiday. Instead of having Eric Bledsoe, they added a lot, they added a couple guys, and they were just more prepared for us. They locked us down defensively. Nothing to say there. I'm not mad. I just don't want to talk about it. But let's talk about the Nets again. Yeah, this Nets team is wow. Oh, my God, this big three. This big three is scary. They are frightening. I honestly don't know. I'm looking at it throughout the Eastern Conference. Do the Bucks have a chance? Do the Sixers have a chance? How much are you willing to bet on either of these guys taking down this squad 4 times in a series? Honestly, in terms of the entire NBA, the one team that has the best chance to beat this squad is the Lakers with LeBron and AD. And even then, both of those guys have to be healthy and playing at their absolute best in order to be able to beat these guys. And that's not looking good right now because AD got hurt today. By the way, another update. I didn't even get to talk about this because I was not at home at time. I watched the game, but I wasn't at home to give a recap. Phoenix ties the series. It's a 2-2 game now. Chris Paul, he played much better. This is easily the best game he's played out of this series. His shoulder seems to be better and it's starting to help out. Meanwhile, AD went down and suffered a groin injury. He's day-to-day, so we'll see how that goes. But if AD's not able to play in this series, that's going to leave it up to LeBron to have to carry them. And that's going to be troublesome. We may be looking at a 7-game series here. Best of luck to LeBron and the Lakers. But yeah, when that squad is healthy with LeBron and AD, they have the best chance to take down this Nets squad. But even then, I couldn't put my money on them. This big three, man. This big three is it's frightening. It's frightening. Because all 3 of these guys you can consider top 10 players. All 3 of these guys you can consider the best scorers in the game. And what's worse is they can score, they can get to the basket with ease. You can't stop them, and they can all shoot their 3. All of them. It don't matter if they're open or you contest them. You can put a hand up. You can put 2 guys on them. They'll find a way to pull up for 3 and hit it. Kevin Durant was damn near every shot Kevin Durant took was contested, and he was making them. When it comes to Kevin Durant, you can't guard this dude. You literally cannot guard this dude. You can be up in his grill. It's not going to stop him from pulling up in your face and hitting it. Like, what can you do? He's over 7 feet tall. How can you stop that man? When it comes to Kevin Durant shooting the basketball, all you have to do is just hope and pray he misses a shot. When it comes to James Harden, that step back 3 is killer. And when that's hitting, Oh my God. And Kyrie Irving, if you can stay in front of him, you might get a shot. But with the way this guy is able to dribble and maneuver around defenders, how do you stay in front of him? And then he can also hit the three. He's out here hitting deep threes, and there's nothing you can do. Again, 23 points and 17 assists from James Harden. 39 points from Kyrie Irving. 42 points from Kevin Durant. The big three combined for 104 out of the total 141 points the Nets scored tonight. What can you do against that? Jason Tatum had 40 points tonight, didn't make a scratch. They still got blown out. It may be over for the Celtics. You know, it may really be over for the Celtics. I don't know what you can do. It's amazing watching this Nets team play because you're just watching these three guys just pass each other the basketball, and you know neither one of these guys can be guarded. So, like, it's frightening. You put the ball in Harden's hands, either he's pulling up for three, he's going to take it to the basket and finish with that left hand, or he's going to hit somebody for an assist. Kyrie Irving, he's going to hit you with a three. He's going to cross you over, pulls a couple, dribble moves, get in front of you, cross you over, take it to the basket, finish with some English on that ball. Kevin Durant, he'll do whatever the hell he wants. He'll pull up from anywhere. You cannot guard these three. You can't guard these three. So what can you do to stop the Nets when the big three is vibing the way they vibe tonight? When they're playing the way they're playing and they're scoring the way they're scoring, who can stop that? Milwaukee, you're going to have your hands full with these guys. I love the regular season matchups you guys have with them. I'm interested to see how that's going to work come postseason time because these guys, they're getting it together. It's starting to work out. Milwaukee, I wish you the best of luck. I'm pulling for you guys because I want Giannis to win a championship. The only thing that's missing from Giannis's resume is NBA championship. So if he can find a way to beat this squad, Bucks going to the finals. Anybody that can take down the Nets deserves to win the championship. So right now would be Bucks. They'll have the next go round in the second round. And in the Eastern Conference Finals, it will come down to probably the winner between the Sixers and the Hawks. Most likely the Sixers are coming out of that. But let's see what Trae Young and the Hawks can do. You know, both these teams are up. Well, no, actually, no. The Sixers are up 3-0. Hawks are up 3-1. So we'll see what happens with those two when it comes to the second round for that matchup. But yeah, Bucks, you guys got them next. I wish you the best of luck because, honestly, I don't know what you can do. Jason Tatum had to go for 50, and Kyrie had to struggle in Game 3 in order for the Celtics to get a win. Today, Kyrie's fine. Jason Tatum scores 40 points, and the Celtics still get blown out. Kemba didn't play, but we're going to be honest. Kemba didn't play, but did it really matter? Was his 6 points really going to help out? Oh, my God. I really got to wonder how Celtics fans have to feel about Kemba. Because when he's out there doing absolutely nothing and scoring nothing and putting up 6 points, yet he's on the court smiling left and right as if everything's fun, which it is fun. He's playing the game. He's having fun. Listen, I appreciate Kemba Walker just having fun being on the court and being him. But when Celtics fans are watching this guy not score the basketball and putting up 6 points in playoff games, and he's over there smiling on the court as they're getting blown out by their opponent, it kind of pisses them off. But yeah, it don't even matter. Celtics, they're done. They're done. I think the Nets are going to close this out in Game 5. They're going to wrap this up, and they're going to prepare to go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Because honestly, the Celtics have no chance. They have no chance. They're not coming back down from a 3-1 deficit. It's not happening. It's not happening. Yes, we know about the history with Harden and KD. They definitely do have resumes of choking leads. But we're not here to talk about that. Besides, it don't even matter. There's nothing the Celtics can do at this point. They're going to fight for their lives in Game 5. It should be entertaining. I wish them the best of luck, but really, if the Nets' big three is out there balling and doing their thing, does it really matter? They're going to blow them out. Like, even if it's not a blowout, the Nets will most likely win the game. So, Game 5 is probably the wraps for them. But, yeah, that's really all I got to say about this. Coming up next is the game we have all been waiting to see. This is the most interesting game out of all of them. We want to see this one. This has been the most interesting series out of all of them. Clippers, Mavericks. I believe Luka will play tonight. Will the Clippers be able to tie this series, or will the Mavs take a 3-1 lead and allow us to laugh at the Clippers' failures? We'll find out soon enough. With that being said, that is all I got, and I'm out of here, man. Peace!